No, I got the wrong human reviewer is what happened. I mean, it could be like someone in, they probably have like a rolling country review, team. And like I got like someone from like maybe a more conservative country in the world.
And she just lost her job at DMV with government furloughs.
In Pakistan.
Well, can I say that? Oh my God, I got to stop prefacing everything with "I will say" or "can I say."
Say no.
Can you stop doing that, Dave?
I would love to stop doing that. And when I edit, it's so painful to watch me go, "I will say" and "can I say," and then I make a joke and I go at the end of it, like.
I like your post joke face, so I wouldn't touch that. Leave it.
That's a little harsh.
It's the face is fine. It's the noise that comes out of me that's.
I love it.
I don't care for it.
I've never
like
noticed
the chortle,
but I'm going to be hyper aware going forward and try to call you out on it every time.
Please, let's do a drinking game on "I will say" and "can I say."
I have some bad verbal habits too. Thanks, Jared.
I mean, me too. Me too. Not you. Me. Yeah.
You are watching Generation Exile.
No,
go on.
I
do tell.
I wouldn't mind in like a quid pro quo, let's keep each other from masturbating with an app type way. If you call me out on my bad usage of, I overuse the word like. I say like a valley girl.
Oh, I mean, we all do.
Who's gonna edit that shit out? Come on.
Yeah, I tried it once. It's unwatchable.
I have a tick.
I do a lot.
I go.
Wait, I'm not done, Jer. I have other.
Oh, I'm sorry. You had a list. I'm sorry. Yeah. I thought it was just that thing. That one.
No, I do a lot of ums and pauses, which I guess are at their best. They come out like Barack Obama, but at their worst, they come out like
Wait a minute, but you're a Shakespeare guy. I know you were quoting Henry V to me earlier today.
Yes, I was.
The great Richard Bay, formerly of our childhood talk show, Channel 9 talk show, he and I worked together on our Morton Downey film, and he told us about the caesura. You familiar with that? No. Spelled Caesura. It's a pause that's within a line, often indicated by punctuation like a comma or a semicolon for dramatic purposes in Shakespearean plays. Are you not just doing a caesura?
That's what I'd like to think.
So why put that in your bad list? If anything, that's your
I don't know
elevated list.
Well, again, it's listening to myself and editing and the things that annoy me about myself.
Yeah, and on the flip side, I always enjoy it when you go. I'm kept in suspense. Like, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
It's a cliffhanger in the same sentence. I have a vocal tick I do that it drives me nuts to hear it. I go, you must have heard me go. Like it happens at the beginning. Are you hearing this tick? It's
no, I'm not hearing it. It sounds like the tick is a silence. Is that?
Wait, is the microphone cutting out my?
Yes.
How?
Yes, it is.
That's crazy.
I heard you make like.
Then why doesn't it
kind of a
cut it out of the show?
That's a good question.
Sound.
Whoa! It's what the noise I'm making is like a lip smack.
I don't hear it.
Yeah,
like that.
I'm only vaguely hearing you do it.
Yeah. I only heard one.
It's audible enough that it's like I'm.
Don't hear.
That was not audible.
So silly. This is so silly when it gets played back.
We'll cut this part out.
3 grown men. So yeah, I guess. Can I say something, Dave? I think it's okay when you say, "Can I say something?" And did we ever hear what you wanted to say, or did we just get side railed?
We got side railed.
Do you remember?
Nah. That was minutes ago.
We were talking about the censored video. We were talking.
Yeah, swallowing man related.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say that maybe like the combination of it being suggestive and Trump moved it over.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is Trump's own swallowing man. They kneel at his mushroom tip and do what he says. So
like any good corporation should in a fascist postmodern society.
Yeah, if they're depending on contracts that are, signed by the Trump organization, then they need to fall in line. But they haven't cut me out completely, so there must be some level of
because you haven't really been flagged. You get this one was automatically flagged, and you revealed it. Now they're going to probably look at all your videos and just take you down entirely.
Yeah, so now I'm walking on eggshells over here. That it's very silly in retrospect. Some toe sucking has gotten me into a lot of trouble.
Wouldn't be the first.
Right. I feel like we should get the former owner of the Jets on for this conversation. Wasn't he like a foot guy?
I don't know. I don't follow football.
You guys don't know who I'm talking about?
I do not.
The only thing I know about football and fetishes is that the owner of the Patriots likes prostitutes.
So just in the same way that the prostitute-loving Patriots guy, Rex Ryan, was the head coach of the New York Jets, and he was a very public foot fetishist. So he would have appreciated my swallowing man, and maybe in the way they didn't want people to appreciate it.
Yeah.
Well, let's send it to him. Maybe he'll do a reaction video.
Yeah, Rex Ryan and Quentin Tarantino, they're on my list.
Which if you did, would probably justify YouTube's censorship.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Yeah.
Uma Thurman's daughter was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
And when she booked the gig, Uma Thurman told her, "Do not take your shoes and socks off in front of him."
Wow.
That's right. Quentin Tarantino is an unapologetic foot fetishist.
Yes.
Yeah. I like his foot cameos. I find them entertaining. I sort of look for them in the same way I look for Spike Lee's like moving dolly shot, where everyone's kind of going backwards.
Yeah.
It's like an Easter egg. I love that movie, by the way.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
Yeah, I love it. Yeah,
it was great. I enjoyed it immensely. It was like one of the quietest Tarantino movies, which I really liked.
A quiet Tarantino film. I saw it the first time on an airplane, and I was like watching it like, I'm like missing out on a great movie right now by watching it in this like airplane. Like, so I had to watch it again when I got home.
Right.
It's just like really it's got a lot going for it. It's like a low-key Pacino in there too. There's like a whole bunch of just good things happening in there. Margaret Qualley.
Pacino was in it.
Yeah, like you never forget Pacino's in a movie.
Yeah. No, I forgot.
Unless he gives the most low-key Pacino performance. I think he's like a Jew.
I was going to say, no, now that you mentioned, I remember it being a pretty anti-Semitic performance, but...
Right. He needs to stay in his lane, actually.
Well, you know what?
Up with Mr. Pacino.
I thought it was fair because his Cuban Tony Montana was outrageously offensive.
Right. I guess we'll have to call Ben Kingsley in for a talk also, as a former Gandhi and a few others. Leo's done enough good movies that I should just shut the fuck up, essentially.
He was great in Django Unchained.
Yes. Which
he was
might be in my top 3 Tarantino films that I love.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah. Like Pulp Fiction was, but seeing it like years later, it's like lower on the list.
Yeah.
But what do you call it? Django is definitely in the top 3 with Inglourious Bastards maybe as the number 1.
Hey.
And then I'd say this LA movie.
How did Pulp Fiction get lower on the list? This is the t-shirt that John Travolta is wearing.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, when they have to change their clothes?
Yep. You see banana slugs.
That's great. Mm-hmm. It's got great performances in it, and it still has the same kind of kitschy, draw, and the menace that happens is like fantastic. But as like a full like watch this movie, it doesn't stand the test of time as some of the other films he did.
I think the middle section drags. The Butch and Marcellus Wallace getting anally raped thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the novelty was something when you first saw it for sure with the gimp and all that. But
right,
like Django and Inglourious are both like well-crafted, timeless, stories that kind of the narrative arc is pretty solid and it's great acting.
Hateful Eight is also pretty darn good.
Oh, see, that's up there. That's one of my favorites from him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that movie.
I love a Western.
Kidding. You didn't like Hateful Eight?
No. I hated it.
What were your complaints about it? I gotta know.
It's just
the
like
hateful one over here.
It's yeah, right. It's like a room full of people in like the in like Tarantino stock characters. It's like a room full of Tarantino stock characters, like doing Tarantino dialogue to one another. That I just couldn't like get into it. I didn't care about anyone. I didn't feel it. I just wasn't vibing.
All right. I thought
I had Jackie Brown was lower on my list, but a rewatch made me like that a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't care for Jackie Brown. I haven't seen it in years and years.
Yeah, worth a rewatch.
Yeah. I can't believe
it. Okay.
I literally can't believe, first of all, that Pulp Fiction came up without me prodding it for sake of the t-shirt. Because I always put thought to what I wear for the show.
Maybe it came up, what's it called? Suggestively.
Yeah, subliminally.
Could have been. Yeah, subliminally.
This would be suggestively.
Now we're going to get blocked. This content may be unsuitable for certain viewers.
1 foot 5 toes, that's the joy I want to know. 5 toes, that's the joy I want to know.
I, as a creator in the partner program of YouTube, was invited to the big premiere of the new film Wicked in New York City yesterday.
Is that supposed to be like a good thing that they're doing for you?
Yes, this is a solid that YouTube is doing me.
Remember, Dave's not a musical theater lover the way we are, Chair.
Right. Well, I guess let me preface this by saying that this is the Wicked sequel because they made it like 8 hours long. It's longer than Shawach. And the first part I watched and fell asleep after 35 minutes. And I do like musical theater. So I was not exactly thrilled to win, tickets from YouTube to a movie that I slept through the first 2.5 hour version. But I figured I don't really interact with YouTube people other than you guys, but like, you're not quite YouTube people. You're my friends from high school. We just have a YouTube show together. So I figured I'd go meet some YouTube people, right? Like, why not get out there and, see how the other YouTubers are kind of getting along, do a little research.
Great idea. Great idea.
So they sent me down to a movie theater in like the lowest part of Manhattan on like Grand Street, like a Regal Cinema on Grand. And I drove down.
Into that one.
You've been to that one?
I think so.
Yeah, they're all enormous, these Regals, right? It's like the movie theaters became these enormous things. I usually go down to this neighborhood, Grand and Essex, every year for my Jewish food tour to buy horseradish for Passover. So I know from experience that there's shit parking down there. And like, that was my concern. So I'm going to get down there. I'm going to have to park. It's going to cost me, $65 in some garage. So I found a parking spot on the street 1 block from the theater. Like, miracle of miracles. Like, I was running like the guy in Fiddler. Miracle of miracles. Like, down the street. I found a parking spot.
Wonder, miracles of miracles.
Just finding the spot was joy enough. So then I get to the theater, and there's a line of, like, wackadoos outside the theater that must be the YouTube people. Because everyone looks, like, too unique. There's people in, like, fashionable stuff. There's, like, some big, jolly-looking bald guy. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be, like, the people. So I get in the back of the line. It's a little cold. And then all of a sudden, the theater lets us in just to the lobby. And there's, like, an overzealous, like, theater worker named Edgar who's, like, too much information, doesn't know why we're here, doesn't want us to get caught up in some sort of spill, and is already showing us favoritism from anyone else who shows up who's going to have to wait outside. Like, all this is going on in the first 5 minutes. And then we all get an email blast from YouTube at the same time saying, we've decided to move the theater to the Battery Park Regal.
What?
This is like 15 minutes before this thing is supposed to start. So then I'm like, wait a minute. I turn to the big guy and I'm like, hey, big guy, what, you get this email? He's like,
maybe YouTube got a content warning for a gay movie.
I don't know what happened. So now, like, we're all like some pretty young, like she must have been like 17 influencer girl. She's like, YouTube just sent us all an email. We have to go to the other theater, So I was like, oh my God, let's all Uber, So we step outside.
Like
and
Midnight Madness.
Right. It's like a scavenger hunt.
And then when you get
And
to
now
the
I'm
new
thinking-
theater, there'll be another message.
Right.
Yeah, we want you to go here.
Regal? Is this like a prank show? So I step outside. Now I have to figure out, like, wait, I just had a parking spot like a block from this theater. Am I going to go to Battery Park, like Uber back after this Michigas? Like, what do I do? So I look at Uber and it's like a $37 Uber to go from this Regal to the other Regal, and it's going to take 20 minutes. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm driving. So I turn to the big guy and his wife. I'm like, hey, big guy, you and your wife need a ride? The three of us get into my car a block away, and then everyone's got their GPS out, and we all have different directions, roughly saying the same amount of time to get there. It's like going to be a 20-minute drive.
Right.
So now I'm thinking to myself, I was coming down here for the schmoozing, not necessarily Wicked, because as I mentioned, I didn't really give a shit about that movie. And I'm cutting into my schmoozing time. So should I just drop these guys off at the theater as like a nice gesture and then go home? Like, I'm already bailing,
Right.
So I get to the Regal. I drop them off. They're very grateful for me, letting them go. Younger than me, like in their 30s, I think. The guy, by the way, has like a cooking show he does where he cooks like kangaroo and elk and things of that nature. I'll send you a link. I haven't watched him cook anything, but I did say I should come on your show while you cook. He's in New Jersey. I'd love to, taste what you're cooking and be a special guest. So we'll see if that happens.
We should do a cross.
Yes, we can do that. He has about 20,000 subs. So, that's a lot better than us.
Yeah, so he needs access to our 714.
Yes, he needs our audience. So then I'm like, all right, now I got to find parking again. I find a spot 1 block from this theater.
Get the fuck out of here.
Miracle of miracles. Running towards the theater, like, I found a second spot. Yes, I did. So I wish that the rest of the story was as exciting as the double parking spot find, but nothing beats that in New York. If you know New York City, that was a miracle that just happened. Mr. Newberger had a miracle.
Lightning struck twice.
Yeah, and like completely legal spots, no alternate side bullshit, no bus stop, no meter. Anyway, I go up the 10,000 escalators to like the top floor of this Regal. They greet me, with a desk person, young lady. She gives me a free sweatshirt and a bunch of swag, buttons and pins and YouTube things. And then they do a whole photo shoot of me in front of a step and repeat, where I'm like posing, I don't know where those pictures are. I haven't seen them, yet, but we'll have them at some point. And then I go in and it's the theater. Like, there's no schmoozing room. You're just like in the theater with the rows of seats. Right. So I'm like, ugh. Like, if this movie starts in 5 minutes, I've essentially come down here for nothing. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to talk to as many people as possible within the time I have. So I start speed dating. First, the like young girl next to me, she's got a YouTube channel at like NYU where she does like how to be a student videos. Very sweet young Asian girl. We exchanged best practices or whatever. Then I turned around and talked to these 2 women who said I should do more shorts. One of the things I learned was that long videos get you revenue, short videos get you subscribers. A little inside baseball for you YouTube people out there.
Don't give away the secret sauce, Jeremy.
That woman had a DIY channel. Like, this is like who was coming to this thing. And then some young guy was like, hey, there's a family that wants to sit together. Can you move do you mind moving seats? I'm like, dude, but I'll sit out in the lobby. I don't care. So
yeah.
He moves the family down. I'm like, all right, well, where's the seat you wanted me to go to? And he's like, oh, there's no seats. So now I don't have a seat. So like, they want to take a group picture. We took a group picture like in the theater. And like, I did find a seat in the front row. And it's one of these situations, where like, there's no way I'm staying for this movie. Like, I am out of here. But I talked to some last YouTuber. She like is a Broadway star or an off-Broadway star. Her name was Kayla Sophie Moore, and she was very friendly. I then say, well, it was nice talking to you, but I'm not staying for the film. And I get up, I go in the lobby, and then realize that I left my sweatshirt that I was going to give to Annabelle in the front row. So I had to go back and, excuse me, the movie's already blasting. I get my sweatshirt, and I get out of Dodge. That's it. Out. So, Mr. Newberger, didn't see much Wicked, but I did get a good parking spot and meet a few people. That's the headline.
Nice.
That was some incredible parking spots, Jer.
I would like to share a parking story. So I too went into the city recently. I drove as far as New Haven, Connecticut, and got on the train from there because my plan was to nap. And I don't live that far from New Haven anymore. So I was going to Union Station in New Haven, planning on parking at the Union Station parking garage. Not really thinking that it might be full on a Saturday night. So I get there and it's full. All right. Let me try this other one that's around the corner. That one was full. I'm like, all right, let me try. So I tried another one. It was full. My train is leaving in like 15 minutes. I'm like,
yeah, you're screwed.
Yeah. So I go, and it's a long train ride. It's a 2-hour train ride into the city. I mean, at that point of the day, it was still like they were running every half hour, but it would have fucked a lot of things. Yeah. So I'm like, let me just go back and see if there's I can find any street parking. I find a spot right across the street from Union Station. Like I park, and I am parked at the crosswalk so that a pedestrian may cross to get into the front door. Yeah. So now
that's like me.
It was a metered spot.
Okay.
But after 5 p.m. it was free. It was 3:30. I had no cash, and it was one of those old meters, so it didn't take any card. And I'm like,
risk it for the biscuit.
Gonna risk it. Yeah. it's like I got 90 minutes till it's all free.
Right.
So worst has happened is I'm gonna get a ticket. I go in, I have my fun, I come back out. There's a ticket. But the ticket was $5 cheaper than the garage.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So I saved money.
Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I found a parking spot for free. Authentic side and miracle of miracles. God left a spot there just for me. What?
Really hate that sad loser, Mr. Newberger.
Who, me?